Imagine standing beneath the shadow of the Great Pyramid, its colossal stones a silent testament to Egypt's ancient glory. Now picture the bustling streets of Alexandria 2,000 years ago, where Greek philosophers debated passionately, Roman legions marched with disciplined precision, and Egyptian priests whispered prayers to the gods of old. Amid this vibrant tapestry of cultures, a remarkable transformation was taking root, one that would forever alter Egypt's identity and birth the resilient community known today as the Copts. But who exactly are the Coptic Egyptians, and how did their distinctive Christian faith emerge amidst such powerful influences? To understand this, we must journey back to the twilight of ancient Egypt. In the 4th century BC, Alexander the Great stormed into Egypt, greeted not as a conqueror, but as a liberator from Persian rule. His arrival marked a seismic cultural shift, as Greek influence mingled seamlessly with Egyptian traditions. Following Alexander's death, his trusted general Ptolemy seized control, founding a dynasty that blended Greek sophistication with Egyptian spirituality. Alexandria became a beacon of learning, home to the legendary library, and a crossroads where East met West. However, another massive upheaval soon followed: Roman conquest. By 30 BC, Cleopatra's dramatic demise signaled Egypt's absorption into the Roman Empire. Initially tolerant, Roman rule eventually tightened, sparking tension between Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans. It was in this combustible atmosphere of conflict and syncretism that Christianity quietly entered Egypt's shores. Tradition tells us that Christianity arrived with Saint Mark, the Apostle, in the 1st century AD. As Mark stepped onto the docks of Alexandria, Egypt was already a melting pot of spiritual ideas, home to mystery cults, Hellenistic philosophy, and ancient Egyptian beliefs. Initially, Mark preached discreetly, converting a modest group, but soon his message of hope and eternal salvation found fertile soil among Egyptians oppressed under Roman rule. Mark's preaching resonated deeply, offering dignity and purpose to the downtrodden and disillusioned. Christianity's growth was rapid yet dangerous. The Roman Empire viewed Christianity suspiciously, associating it with rebellion against established pagan traditions. Persecution became frequent and brutal. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, Egyptian Christians held fast. Their faith strengthened rather than shattered. They formed close-knit communities, preserving their beliefs in secret rituals and underground gatherings beneath Alexandria's busy streets. This resilience forged a distinct Egyptian Christianity, richly influenced by ancient Egyptian symbolism and Greek philosophical thought. The Egyptian language, written in Greek letters known as Coptic, became Christianity's language in Egypt, a powerful tool for both spiritual expression and cultural preservation. The legalization of Christianity under Emperor Constantine in the 4th century was transformative. Egyptians could finally worship openly, but this freedom quickly brought internal challenges. The Council of Nicaea in 325 AD attempted to unify Christianity, but theological disputes intensified, particularly regarding the nature of Christ. Egyptians largely supported the teachings of Saint Athanasius, championing a belief that Jesus Christ was both fully divine and fully human. Yet debates raged fiercely, culminating in the Council of Chalcedon in 451 AD. At Chalcedon, the Church fractured irrevocably. While Rome and Constantinople adopted a dual nature of Christ, Egyptians maintained their view, branded Miaphysite. The division was severe, causing isolation and tension. Egyptians, steadfast in their beliefs, now stood apart, forming the independent Coptic Orthodox Church. Their faith and identity intertwined inseparably, marking the definitive emergence of Coptic Christianity. Isolation, persecution, and steadfastness became defining features of Coptic identity. With the Islamic conquest of Egypt in the 7th century, another dramatic shift occurred. Initially tolerant of Christians, Islamic rulers imposed taxes on non-Muslims and restricted public worship. Yet, Rather than extinguishing Coptic Christianity, these pressures cemented its resilience. Copts developed a vibrant hidden culture, creating monasteries deep in the desert, far from prying eyes. These monasteries became centers of spiritual and cultural preservation. Monks meticulously copied manuscripts, preserving not only religious texts, but invaluable fragments of ancient Egyptian heritage. Coptic art flourished, blending Christian iconography with motifs from Egypt's pharaonic past. Churches, often discreet from the outside, revealed richly decorated interiors filled with intricate carvings and vivid murals depicting biblical scenes intertwined with Egyptian symbols. By the Middle Ages, the Copts constituted a distinct minority, often facing intense discrimination, yet profoundly influential in Egyptian society, particularly in administration, taxation, and intellectual pursuits. Their continued existence highlighted an enduring truth. Identity is shaped by adversity as much as prosperity. Fast forward to the modern era, and Coptic Christianity faces renewed challenges amid political upheaval and social change in Egypt. Yet, despite hardships, including attacks on churches and communities, the Coptic identity remains unshakable. Millions of Copts worldwide uphold their ancient traditions, language, and spirituality, proudly claiming heritage stretching back to St. Mark and beyond, into the heart of Egypt itself. Today, the Copts remind us that cultures and identities are never static. They evolve, adapt, and thrive, even under tremendous adversity. The remarkable saga of the Copts, a people born from ancient roots, transformed by powerful religious conviction, tested by persecution, yet resilient through every storm, stands as an inspiring testament to human endurance and cultural survival. In the bustling markets of modern Cairo or within quiet monasteries nestled deep in the desert, the Coptic spirit lives on, echoing with hymns sung for nearly 2 millennia. Their faith, tested through fire and forged in adversity, continues to inspire millions worldwide, underscoring the power of belief and the indomitable strength of cultural identity. So the next time you see the intricate symbols adorning a Coptic cross or hear the hauntingly beautiful chants resonating in an ancient church, remember the incredible journey behind them, one filled with struggle, perseverance, and unwavering faith. This is the epic tale of the Copts, guardians of an ancient legacy, forever intertwined with the land of Egypt itself. Yet beyond symbolism and sacred chants, the Copts contributed profoundly to Egypt's intellectual and cultural landscape, influencing every facet of society, from education and healthcare to the arts and commerce. Through centuries of challenges, they established some of the earliest organized charitable institutions, offering relief to the impoverished and care to the sick. This sense of communal solidarity became integral to their identity, reflecting their belief in compassion as a cornerstone of faith. Coptic scholars preserved and transmitted invaluable ancient knowledge, serving as crucial conduits between antiquity and the medieval Islamic world. Their meticulous translations and original works enriched not only Egypt, but broader Mediterranean intellectual life. The Coptic monastic tradition inspired countless individuals beyond Egypt's borders, influencing the formation of Western monasticism through figures like Saint Benedict, who adapted many Coptic ascetic practices into his own influential rule. In art and architecture, Coptic creativity emerged distinctively. Its paintings and textiles celebrated internationally for their vivid colors, graceful designs, and symbolic intricacy. These works often depicted biblical figures in distinctively Egyptian contexts, melding the spiritual with the familiar landscapes of the Nile, palms, and pyramids. Even under relentless external pressure, Coptic artisans never ceased to innovate, producing works that seamlessly fused ancient Egyptian iconography with Christian symbolism. Despite periods of relative peace, tensions periodically erupted, reminding the Copts of their precarious status. Under various Islamic dynasties, tolerance fluctuated dramatically, often forcing Copts into second-class citizenship. Periodic outbreaks of violence were met with remarkable resilience. Churches damaged in riots were quietly rebuilt, manuscripts saved from fires painstakingly restored, and community bonds strengthened in shared adversity. The dawn of modernity brought both opportunity and renewed turmoil. The 19th and 20th centuries saw Copts becoming integral to Egypt's nationalist movements, actively shaping debates around identity, democracy, and social justice. Prominent Coptic figures emerged not only in religious leadership, but also in politics, academia, and business, significantly contributing to Egypt's development while steadfastly preserving their unique cultural heritage. However, modern political upheaval in Egypt has periodically thrust Copts back into turmoil. Revolutions and regime changes in the 20th and 21st centuries frequently tested their resilience once more, bringing renewed waves of persecution and discrimination. Yet, these events simultaneously galvanized global awareness, inspiring international advocacy and deepening global solidarity among the Coptic diaspora, whose voices resonated powerfully from Europe to Australia and North America. Today, amid Egypt's vibrant yet often challenging social landscape, the Copts stand resiliently, guardians of their ancient faith and unique culture. Coptic monasteries remain vibrant sanctuaries, offering spiritual retreat and continuing to attract pilgrims and scholars from across the globe. Young Copts, driven by pride in their heritage and faith, eagerly embrace modernity, using social media and technology to strengthen global connections and reinforce communal identity. In this ongoing narrative, the Copts embody a powerful truth. Survival is not merely about endurance, but about active engagement, adaptation, and courage. Their extraordinary story is a testament to human determination in the face of adversity, showcasing how faith and culture can sustain communities even under relentless external pressures. Ultimately, the journey of the Copts is an extraordinary reflection on humanity itself, a tale of spiritual depth, intellectual brilliance, and cultural tenacity that continues to unfold today. Whether you encounter their story in Cairo's crowded streets, in distant lands, or through the pages of history, one truth remains clear. The spirit of the Coptic Egyptians is timeless, forever entwined with Egypt's soul, and inspiring to all who value perseverance and hope in an ever-changing world.